Adam, realestate.com produced some information. Well, actually, the CEO, Owen Wilson, said at a forum that was reported back to me that 3 out of 10 properties, that 30% of properties, are managed privately.
Yep. Huge market. You look at if you apply that average to anywhere. I mean, look at Newtown, for example. There's about 7,000 dwellings that are investor properties. So of that 7,000, you'd have to think 30% of that is a private landlord. That's a lot of property. Look, private landlords are difficult. We get it. Traditionally, they don't like real estate agents. They don't trust.
They're wild. You know what I've noticed about private landlords? They're wilder than private for sale by owners. Private for sale by owners are calmer. Private landlords, they can be wild.
Yep. And that's the thing, right? They don't trust you. They don't think you offer value. They think they know everything. But you know what? They've probably been burnt in the past. They've had a poor experience in the past, somewhere down the track, and they just don't want to take that risk anymore. So what do? You still speak to them. You offer help, free of charge help. Your property's empty. I see you're looking for a tenant. Would you like to run any applicants that come through our system? How we process applications to make sure people are going to be a right fit for you. We'll do that for
so that's giving him a hand, getting him. You do that, they might think, okay, not bad, not a bad guy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Where do you find them? Is there an easy list to access private for sale, private rentals?
Right now, COVID-19. This is the time when you should be hearing. PMs are under the pump. Tom, you know it really well. You've had a conversation recently about it, and it's tough for property managers at the moment. Could you imagine private landlords? They've got to try and navigate COVID-19. They've got to navigate the new legislation changes from March this year. So much going on. There's going to be a lot of.
Adam, it's funny you say that. 3 days ago at 5 Dock, picking up a coffee, a guy said to me, Tom, have you got a moment? Asked me a few questions. He's a landlord. He said, mate, what do I do? I said, what do you do? I said, you give it to a real estate agent. Mm-hmm. I said, everything's fine till it's not, right? Yeah. When the rent's coming in and you got a great tenant and you got a great market, life is good. But it's not always like that. And give it to an agent, because I said, I'm going to sit here and give you advice. Like, the truth is that you need someone to go execute that advice. You need someone to be a negotiator. You need someone that is not emotionally connected to this. You need someone that actually knows the law. And I said, you expect me to sit here and give you like 1 year's knowledge in an hour? I said, mate, outsource it. Give it to a professional. I said, by the way, this guy's worth millions. And I said to him, mate, your dollar an hour is a lot more than 6 or 7% you'd pay on your rentals.
Exactly right. And it's not until you really explain that to someone and show them all. I mean, that should be part of your toolbox, your skill set. You pull all that kind of stuff out when you speak to private landlords, and you highlight all those things that's so important for them to really understand. They save money elsewhere. They can go focus on other things that are more important, that are more dollar productive for them. A no today doesn't mean a no forever. So if you're not persistent and constantly chasing them, there's opportunity there.
I'm taking a quick photo now, because that there is the money shot. A no today is not a no forever, right? I love that. A no today is not a no forever. Guys and girls, do you realize what the man just said? At the end of the day, you've got multiple opportunities. There we go. You got multiple opportunities. In property management. It's a little bit like baseball. Hey, you get another strike, right? And you get another strike, right? Whereas in real estate, most of the times, if you miss the listing, that's it. They sell it and they move on to another area.
Rent rolls are the lifeline of any agency, especially on the sales side of things. The churn, there's natural churn in every office. So the whole goal would be to...
It's given you a test drive of Real Estate Gym. Let me tell you, if you're a subscriber and a member of the gym, you'll be getting videos from our co-coaches all the time. You'll be getting mentors, you'll be getting scripts, you'll be getting dialogues, you'll be getting templates, and most importantly, My Prospector, your personal accountability system to make more calls, get more appointments, get more listings. From around $10 per week, realestategym.com.au, your personal coach.